Hey guys, not a typical day today because we started at YouTube's office, and today I'm talking here and you're gonna be with me and you're gonna see everything. So let's go. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it wasn't scary. It was fun.
First, we have Marina, and her channel is Lingua Marina.
Hey.
Marina, come on up. Do you know her?
So I'll tell you a little about the event. This is so exciting. I was invited to YouTube headquarters to talk about my experience on YouTube in front of their new employees and transfers. And this is like dream come true because this company has helped me so much, helped me transition from being nowhere and no one to being a blogger and running a company and growing my company through YouTube. So today they're gonna give us a tour, which we're already doing. We cannot film inside basically, but yeah, and then I will be talking. That's super cool. Are you guys allowed to start a YouTube channel?
We are, but...
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I mean, I have, some people on my team have started YouTube channels before.
This is my aunt, Elena.
Is that your aunt?
This is our partner at Columbia West College in LA.
That's insane.
This is so cool. Oh, my family. And who's that? This is Marina Mogilko, but this is my other channel. This is Lingua Marina, but the most exciting thing about coming to YouTube's office, this is my second time, and this is the second time they do that. They just put my videos all over the office. Wow, who could imagine that, right? Hi, my name is Marina. I moved to Silicon Valley 3 years ago from Russia, and I run 5 YouTube channels, and I run a startup with 65 employees.
Really? Don't tell me.
You know him, right? Silicon Valley show. 3 channels are run just by me. One is Lingua Marina, where I teach people English and how to get American accent, how to move to America. Another channel is in Russian, and the 3rd channel, I just started it in May. It's called Silicon Valley Girl. This is an entrepreneur who sold his company at the age of 18, and the first purchase that he made was a Lamborghini. And 4th and 5th channels belong to my company, so we also teach people languages. And yeah, we'll be happy to talk about running multiple channels and running a company and moving from one country to another, so a lot of stuff to cover. You've seen this video, Americans above 30, posting on Instagram. If you don't follow me, it's Lingua Marina.
Marketing.
Maybe I can start singing professionally so I can use all of the resources. Wow, this is a professional sound studio.
Do you have an animation department? Because I see a lot of animations from you guys.
But here and there, employees are welcome to use these sources for themselves.
Great
Personal
setup.
projects.
I started on YouTube back in 2015. My dream was to move to the United States to get an MBA here, and I started passing TOEFL and GMAT, and I realized that all of the content was in English and I was in Russia, and I realized there's audience, and I just started. I didn't have any expectations, and I think this is the key, have no expectations, just start, and then in 2 months I'm checking my channel and I have 1,000 followers. And that the same month we got accepted to 500 startups here in Silicon Valley Accelerator, and I realized that once we move, I'm gonna have a lot of cool content. And the first week that we moved, we only had $3,000 to buy a car, so we got a retired police interceptor, and that was a whole cool vlog, how to get a police car for $3,000. And this video just popped on YouTube. I got 500,000 views, and I realized YouTube is definitely something I would do. And then I started a channel in English, and then I started doing a lot of stuff.
Are you ready?
Ребята, добро пожаловать на канал Becky's Homestead. And that was in Russian. If there are any Russians watching, comment down below. Hopefully there are some.
And we'll put all the links down below if you want to check her out.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I think a lot of people from television are coming to YouTube, which raises quality a lot. Like I see people inviting celebrities to their vlogs, having professional camera people follow them, having professional production. I think it's getting more and more professional now. So you just cannot start with your iPhone anymore. That's what I feel. You have to really invest in content. I always try to listen to my viewers, so I have a Trello board where I collect questions from them. Sometimes I just sit down and answer one particular question, but for example, today I have a vlog from YouTube, but if I name this video vlog from YouTube, that's not gonna work. Like people are not gonna watch because a lot of people wouldn't see value, like, okay, vlog, okay. So I thought maybe I should name this video, how do I approach competition? I have like kind of two approaches, like first when I collect questions, second when I just think about the content that I could give in the form of a vlog, because vlogs unfortunately no longer work for me at least. Sometimes I find myself sitting down for 2 or 3 hours just changing the name and the thumbnail, like reiterating and thinking what will work best. Yes, I do keyword research, I do thumbnail research, I talk a lot to the partner manager program. They help me a lot with that. I think if you have a Lambo on your thumbnail, it's like a guarantor that your video is gonna work. You're gonna have at least 100,000 views, even if your channel is brand new. That what happened to my first video on Silicon Valley Girl. I was in that Lambo that you've seen, and I was interviewing the guy who bought it, and I got 400,000 views on a brand new channel. So this is how you start on YouTube, get a Lambo.
Would you like to speak about a specific channel? I know you have many.
I want Silicon Valley Girl.
Tell me what's going on.
I just started it in May. I feel that if I put a Lambo on a thumbnail, it does really well. Or if I put like a luxury apartment in the background, it does really well. You know, just trying to navigate through the strategy.
Got you. I'd say a couple things. Like, first of all, I think that, you know, in terms of starting out, like, I mean, it's clear to see why these have the bigger numbers. So we need to figure out how to kind of springboard off of that. But I guess my first question is, how do you cross promote? Because you have Lingua Marina and then you have your 4 other channels. Do you promote this channel at all? Or?
I promote on my Instagram, but my goal is to get a little different audience because I don't want the same audience and they would dictate the content. They would be like, oh, Marina, stop shooting about business, tell us about America.
Okay, got you. When I'm starting a new channel, the things I look for specifically are content, like you said, thumbnails, and description, right? You may want to rely a little bit more on driving up YouTube search. Right now, it looks like YouTube search only accounts for 2% of your traffic. And if you're trying to drive more watch time and you're trying to drive a newer demographic, that's where you want to be, I'd say around like 10%. You even want to add like an extra paragraph underneath, not only to add more description and describe what's going on
Keywords.
in the video, yeah, but also to highlight keywords.
My favorite. This was my favorite game when I was a kid. And I would take, like, it would cost, in Russia, it would cost like 10 cents to try. And I would take my mom's money and, you know, spend hours.
You got it! You're gonna win it!
Yes.
You got it!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Teamwork. Happy baby. You know, I mean, YouTube changed my life, definitely. We were able to drive so much traffic to our business. I was able to become I started singing. I always dreamed of being a singer. You know, YouTube allowed me to do that as well, so I can sing in my vlogs. I don't know, maybe just, I would still do videos, but how does YouTube see Instagram TV competing with them? And they said it's actually awesome, and this is my approach to competition. They said it's actually awesome that there are so many people and companies going into video space because what they think and what I also think that Instagram TV is completely different from YouTube. Like on Instagram TV, I wouldn't post a lot of educational content. I would just post like short videos. I posted just one about my diet, but there is no way to discover it. Like if I go on Instagram, I cannot just type in videos about passing TOEFL, but this is something I can do on YouTube. So YouTube is more educational, there is more audience and people look for longer videos. I think Instagram TV is just, you know, to relax and spend some time. There is competition, but it also makes YouTube compete more and pay more attention to us creators, which is great. Please keep changing lives. Please keep helping creators. This is the most awesome thing that allows people to, reach out to millions of people and talk about things they love. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much. That was awesome. Our day at YouTube is over. I think I did well at the stage. By the way, we're in Muscle Rock Park. If you ever come to California, this is like the best park. I feel this is a place of power because you can feel the ocean. When I started my company when I was 21, if I thought maybe I should research my competition first and I googled like study abroad agencies in Russia, I would have found that there were at least 1,000 competitors. So when you start over, I think it's a good idea to check out whether Google or Facebook or another big company is doing the same. And it's not a great idea to start another social network if you're an entrepreneur and just starting out. But if it's a niche business and you think that this is basically where you're expert, like study abroad, in my case, do not really pay attention to competition. Do not think about those bigger problems that you're gonna have, because they're gonna prevent you from starting. And this is why when you start something new, your parents are really afraid. Like my dad was so afraid. When I was starting a company, he was like, oh Marina, you might get sued for this, you might get sued for that, you need to do this, this and that. And I was like, Dad, I have no idea how business works. I just know I wanna help people. And this is basically how I started. Second thought on competition is that you shouldn't really pay attention to it. You should pay attention to your end customers. So whenever I have thoughts of Googling who's doing the same thing, and I know there are people doing the same things, but I don't really spend a lot of time researching their websites, researching their YouTube channels. I just know what they do. But I prefer to spend my time answering your DMs on Instagram or answering your comments on YouTube. This gives me a lot more insight on what's going on in the business and gives me a lot more inspiration to work harder. Thought number 3, I think competition is great. I think it's great to have people doing the same thing because that stimulates you to work even more, like YouTube guys said. IGTV, perfect, but we are targeting different demographics and we're gonna do everything to make them interested. If you wanna start, just start. Don't think about things that can go wrong, just help other people. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you're enjoying California together with me. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, there's a red button below. And also watch a couple more videos. I think they're gonna be interesting for you. And I'll see you in the next vlogs. Bye-bye.